Hello and good morning, students. As we have discussed about soil erosion and how it causes damage to the soil because of erosion of soil, the fertility of the soil is lost and the soil becomes barren or loses its fertility and the quality of crops go down, and how the rivers or the flowing water or the wind and the human beings cause damage to this soil. They are the agents of soil erosion. Now we are going to discuss about the next topic, that yes, there is soil erosion. The soil is taken away or eroded, but how can we conserve the soil? How can we protect the soil? Now what is conservation? Conservation means the protection of soil against erosion. There is erosion, means the soil is taken away, eroded. But we have to protect the soil from erosion, and that is called conservation. Now I know, children, you remember the points we discussed in 4th standard in social science, that how can we protect the soil from erosion. And we wrote many points, and I hope some of the points you remember. It's grow more trees. You have to grow more trees, because trees, as I told you, they have roots, and the roots hold the plant, the soil together. So in this way conservation is done. So we have to grow more trees. If the crops are not grown at that period of time, the grasses and the shrubs that grow, they also hold the soil together, and when the farmers they grow sow the seeds, then they can remove those unwanted weeds. Okay, so these trees and plants are needed. We should grow trees, we should grow plants to protect our soil, and these roots hold the soil. Okay, next is that in the boundary of the fields, the farmer can grow some bushes and the trees, because that will protect them from the wind. The wind will go and stuck it. If it is barren, there is nothing in the boundary, then it will hit the plants and the trees. But if there is some boundary there with the trees, long tall trees are there and bushes are there, the wind will affect that and not affect the crops. Like when the wind is blowing hard and there is a tall building, you can hear the sound because the wind go and hit the wall. Next is, I told you that in the hilly region, because it is sloping area and it is sloping, so when the water comes gushing down, it take the upper layer of the soil, and the fertile soil with it and flows down. So for protecting this, we can do terrace farming. As we have discussed, terrace farming is the step farming, that the farmers cut steps and grow crops, because from one step, if the flowing water goes, then it will go to the next step. At least the fertile soil will go to the next step. So some sort of fertility will be preserved or stored. So in the hilly region, there should be terrace farming. And the next point is afforestation. I know you children will remember this term, afforestation. Afforestation means growing trees in the areas where there is no plants or trees. We should grow more and more trees and plants, and that will create. Even if the trees and the plants are cut, you can grow it again and make it to protect, for the protection of the soil. And the last point which we should do is that embankment along the river bank, means a small type of wall, especially during the monsoon season, or where the rivers are very wide and they cause a lot of havoc during the monsoon season, and means there is flood over there, and every year, some areas like Assam, there is flood condition every year, because this river Brahmaputra come down the Himalayan region and they flow and they cause they come in a great speed when there is heavy rainfall, and this cause flood to these areas each and every year. So impactment, the bank can be, it goes down because the water of the river, it keeps on taking away the soil from the banks of the rivers, and the level goes down. So you can raise the banks of the river and make it small walls can be so to protect the villages or the towns that are even the cities which are located on the banks of the river. So these are the few things we should remember to conserve our soil, to protect our soil. Hope you have understood, children. Thank you.